Hi, anyone and everyone. This is Kim, the Humble Hermit with Come As You Are Oracle. I'm going to do a collective tarot for today. Today is a Monday, June 23rd, 2025. You may follow me on the Talk, the Tube, the Pinterest, my blog, or not. Totally up to you. Linktree will always be in the description box. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it doesn't fit, don't make it fit. If some of it fits, God's kiss. We want that for you. Whatever does not, just leave it on the table for someone else. We don't want you taking on energy that wasn't meant for you. We're going to use Rob Barthelman's Intuitive City Oracle. You can find this at intuitiveintention.com, My Intuitive Intention on Etsy, and you can also find all of his decks in the TikTok shop. I highly recommend, but you already know that. Most of you. Oh boy. Oh, please let me sleep good tonight. I deserve it. We got one on the table and it's a major. Y'all might have to go watch the collective read. I'm not gonna lie, because these might coincide. Let's see what else falls out here. I mean, I'll tell you what it is, but I mean, you might want to go watch it for yourself. I think it's like 25 minutes long. You don't even really need to stay for like the last 5-6 minutes or so, because it's just me talking nonsense. I mean, not nonsense, but you know what I mean. We got two on the table, one major. Oh, hell no. Did we just have that happen? Okay, we got three on the table. We have two majors. One of those majors is in reverse, but it's actually a good reverse. You are messing with me tonight, sir. You really are. I took my time when I got home. I fed the cats. My friend brought me some pasta for dinner, so I put that in the oven. I ate. I had a little bit of peanut butter and honey as like a treat. I've been having this thing with peanut butter and honey. Don't even ask. And just don't even ask. I drank some of my electrolyte mix since I was at the workplace and it was hot all day. You know what? It's not that bad. It's just like when you go downstairs to the break room where they have the air on full blast, and then you go back upstairs where it's warm, you can just tell the difference. And by the end of the day, it is so overwhelming, the difference in the temperature. And when you go upstairs, by the end of the day, it's like suffocating. Like, how do you even breathe up there? It's crazy. I think it was 97 degrees here today, I think was what it was supposed to hit. I didn't look to see what it hit. If it was 95 outside, it was probably 105 in the warehouse. Easy. And I felt sluggish on and off all day. Like all freaking day. And we got four on the table. Again, two majors. One major is in reverse, but in a good way. We got five on the table. Two major, one major in reverse. Let's do two more shuffles here. I really think that this is pretty similar. And I feel like when you do a collective with Oracle, and then you do a tarot collective, and you do them one right after the other, and you pretty much get the same reading, like to me, that's just confirmation. Like, I'm not messing around with these cards. They're falling out like natural. You know, it's just confirmation to me when you pretty much get the same damn story. not necessarily that horrible. Depends on how you look at it, I suppose. Bottom of the deck is Ace of Cups. Oh, look at that. There's an Emperor there by the Strength card. And the Fool. Top of the deck, Two of Wands, Queen of Wands. Oh, that's interesting. Huh. Yeah, that's interesting. A queen of Wands. A queen of Wands might be getting a wish fulfillment. I don't usually say that often, but yeah. Two of Wands, Queen of Wands, Seven of Cups. And then the Moon is there. And it's kind of funny because sometimes when you look at the Moon card, it can represent, and I talked about this in the last reading that's posting to YouTube right now. The Moon can resent, like something coming to light, something that was deceptive. I think a Queen of Wands is going to be very happy. All right. That was interesting. That was interesting in and of itself. I got like a little butterfly feeling. All right. We've got 6 cards with bottom of the deck. We've got the Lovers. We got the Knight of Swords. We've got the Devil in reverse. We've got the King of Wands. We got the Seven of Wands. And bottom of the deck, we have the Five of Swords. But I'm not even seeing that. You're going to laugh at me, but I'm like not even really seeing that as negative at this point. Because it definitely gives the vibes from the collective. So I'm posting the collective right now to YouTube. It was about 25 minutes long, and it was about a past fire element. Not necessarily past, like it could be a new person, but it gives past energy. A fire element coming back around, wanting to take a relationship, a lover's connection, into a new direction. Someone a little hesitant to come in, someone that maybe lacks a little self-confidence. This is a person that is healing, maybe just started recently, maybe they have for a while, but they're coming in to have new beginnings with this lover's connection. And in the other reading, it very much gave off like a spiritual connection. Not necessarily, I mean, I guess divine, but more like I just heard spiritual, like a spiritual connection. Like two people kind of like at their own level, and then they're going to come together and they're just going to build from there. And one of them, and it doesn't really matter, but one of them could be like the teacher and one of them could be like the student. This is definitely giving off that energy. Obviously there's no fire sign card here. There's nothing to really denote like a past person, although you can look at the Five of Swords, because the Five of Swords in reverse is reconciliation. So here's what I'm seeing. Again, it could be exactly the same thing as the collective, very similar. With the Knight of Swords, it's somebody coming in. They have, with the King of Wands, with the Seven of Wands, they have this vision for themselves for this lover's connection. Now, you could say that this is a job. You can always look at a lover's card and say that it's a job. I'm just not, I'm not convinced. I'm not convinced. Like the collective reading for me was a lover's union. It just hands down, it was. And this very much gives off that same energy. again, you can, lovers is a union, a partnership, so it can definitely be like a job, a career. Take how it resonates for you. This is somebody coming in, they know what they want. They know what they want with this other person. This person with the 7 of Wands, they're going to stand on business. With the 5 of Swords, I'm not really seeing this as too much negative, right? Like if somebody from the past is coming back, and I talked about this in the other read, because the Have Confidence card came out in the other read. It was the Rebel deck, by the way, the rare Rebel deck. When you come back from the past and you have to reunite with somebody and you want to make amends because you want a connection, you want to restart a connection, you want to rebirth a connection, if you will, it's going to be a confrontation. Like this card didn't come out in the collective because there's no card in the Oracle deck for this, right? But in that reading, definitely with the Have Confidence card, like whoever that person was coming in from the past, that fire sign, like they knew that there was going to be like some contention. You know what I mean? Some questions. Some, well, how the hell is this going to work kind of thing, if that makes sense. So this falling out doesn't even bother me. Like looking at this reading, like it doesn't even, it almost doesn't register. I'm not going to lie. Because again, a person coming in from the past, you would have to expect to have some type of communication, conversation, confrontation. And confrontation doesn't even, when you hear the word, you do think like confrontation, like jarring, possibly argument, like it kind of gives off a negative vibe. But when you really think about it, it doesn't have to be like that. It doesn't have to be like that. It depends on the energy. It depends on the energy between the two people. And whoever this person is coming in for this connection, to restart this connection with the Devil in reverse, it's empowerment. This person feels, knows, like this is the person that they want. Like I'm going towards the right person. I'm going to put all my energy into this. Like I want this. This is what I'm looking for. This is the person I want. And it was kind of funny because the Have Confidence card in the other reading, I even said in the other reading that it wasn't even really about not having confidence. And I feel like this in this reading too, like this person has confidence. I think it's more like, I don't know how to say it. Like they have confidence, but I don't know. How do you say that? It's like they have confidence, but when you have two people, right? Two people, and you're one, and you don't necessarily know everything that other person is thinking of, that could be a little off-putting, right? But I think this person has confidence. I don't think it's a lack of confidence. And this person is bold. I just heard like embolden, and I'm like, is that a word? This person is bold. And if they weren't in the past, for someone's, that could have been why a connection, if this is a past person, that could have been why a connection didn't take off, was because someone wasn't like open and honest. I talked about that in the collective reading as well. Honesty, truthfulness. Like when you come in to claim this lover situation with this other person, when you come in to tell this other person like you're the one that I want, and you're gonna stand on business, you need to be honest about, like, and I'm not even saying like you have to like spill your guts about everything pertaining to your life when you come in to tell this person like, oh, I want to get back together with you. I'm not even, it's not even that. It's just, you need to know that when you get into this connection, you need to be honest and truthful. And whatever you say in this first meeting needs to be honest and truthful. Because otherwise, this confrontation, like the negative version, is going to happen later on. And if you're in a true love match, if you're in that true connection, there should be no reason on earth why you can't eventually tell someone like your deepest darkest secrets. If there's some type of fear that like that person is going to leave or that person's going to use it against you, if you have that intuitive nudge, then this person isn't for you. This King of Wands card, this person has a vision of how this relationship is going to play out from like from like beginning to end. This could be like a planner, like somebody that like likes to kind of plan out their life, yes, but like events, situations, like this would be like someone like you go on vacation and like they have it in their head like, okay, we're going to get up at this time on the first day, we're going to go have breakfast, we're going to get on a bus and we're going to go downtown and we're going to visit this history museum, and then we're going to have lunch, and then we're going to come back to the hotel, and then we're going to hang out by the pool, and then we're going to have dinner, and then we're going to go out and we're going to go see a movie. Like like somebody has it, even if they don't write it out, like somebody has it in their head like, okay, this is what we're doing today at this time. This is what we're doing. That's this relationship. Like this person looking at this relationship like, this is how it's going to play out. This is when this is going to happen. Like they're envisioning it. Possibly even like the romantic side of it, like I just heard I'm going to take care of you. Like somebody, it's not even necessarily like monetarily, right? Like it's just somebody that is going to make sure your needs are met and make sure you're happy. And isn't that the most important thing? I don't know why, but I'm picturing like I'm just picturing like a lot of um like blonde brown hair. Like I'm literally just picturing like different like heads with shapes of hair, but they're all like a brown, like a blonde, like a dirty blonde, like a blonde, like a dirty blonde with like highlights, like all these little heads popping up in my vision are like blonde or light brown haired people. Pardon me. I think I'm gonna leave it there. I'm not seeing anything else, and I think I'm gonna leave it there. If you guys wanna watch it, you guys should watch it. I'm posting it. It's The Collective. I titled it like this fire sign wants to take the two. Yeah, this fire sign wants to take the two of you in a new direction. It was The Collective for today. It might still be uploading. It might have finished, and then this is only obviously the Tarot Collective again. Almost exactly the same type of energy. So, like I said, this is just confirmation for me. Like, this is happening for someone. And again, most likely a past person, um, but technically doesn't have to be, you know? All right. I'm going to leave it there. I hope the message resonated for you. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope, if anything, you were entertained. I hope you all had a great day and or evening. Um, the past person thing, I said in The Collective, and I would say it for this as well. Like, this is not going to be like a past person that, like, if they were abusive, like if they were withholding, love bomber, just negative type energy, like this person isn't going to be like that now. Like, God's not going to bring you that same shitty person and be like, okay, this is your person. No, this is someone like healing, someone that's been healing, someone that's going to heal, someone that's going to heal with you, that kind of thing. Okay. I forgot to clarify that. And again, take it as it resonates. All right. I hope everybody, again, had a great day and or evening. I'll talk to you later. Bye.